Hello and welcome all to my very first edition of Mo's Take, where I will be reading, breaking news headlines, and kind of telling my take on how I feel about, the politics, what's going on with our economy, and pretty much anything going on with like life, as a person, as a woman, and yeah. I'm just about to do that. And I'm going to do all this, most likely. No, whatever. Okay. So, we start. This is like a rough run. Okay, and that is my baby. And he's trying to disrupt the phone recording process. So, we might have to work around him. Because that's the Jefe right there. So, El Jefe gets his way. And his dad is currently trying to seize El Jefe's power. Anyway. So I'm going to be reporting from NPR News. And this is like a U.S. and world news site. So the first tagline is coronavirus. Chaos follows Trump's European travel ban. Oh, well, let's just back up to this one then. Trump suspends all travel from Europe for 30 days to combat COVID-19. The moves announced Wednesday came as the White House and Congress worked on economic proposals to contain the fallout from the coronavirus. So this coronavirus stuff is crazy because it's always something, like as long as humans have been on this earth, we're always going to be targeted by some type of foreign bacteria that wants to kill us. And in this day and age, it's so hard to stay healthy with like air pollution, water pollution. Our food is basically tainted and it's so hard to stay healthy. And it seems like, coronavirus's death targets are like people who are already having like health complications or they're old, and it seems inevitable at this point. Like I'm probably gonna get coronavirus, most likely. I come into contact with a lot of people, and I know people don't wash their hands. I don't wash my hands sometimes, so I know people don't wash their hands most of the time. And I don't know, it is scary. I'm not trying to take it lightly. It is scary, but I also feel like, we just gotta take the proper precautions to protect ourselves. Like, I'm not even worried about protecting America at this point. This travel ban is good, but it's already too late. We've had so many cruise ships come in and out. So many flights come in and out of the U.S. It's already here. There's no stopping the spread in the U.S. by banning other countries. You should have did that in the first place. So since you didn't do that, now we're here. And it's just a matter of time when you get coronavirus, basically. Like, I feel like I might have it right now. My throat feel itchy. And I was throwing up yesterday for no reason. So, ain't no telling. But, I don't know. I'm keeping an eye on it. I hear about coronavirus every day. I think I might name my next child coronavirus because I like the name. And, yeah. So, we watching out for that. And we washing our hands over here. And we're covering our mouths over here. I'm about to get gloves for you. All these people handling my money because I pay with cash. I'm about to get gloves on you boys. And yeah. You just got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? We can't fight the elements. We just got to eat right, live in the right places, who have the right kind of health care. Because out here, they don't care about us. Not this skin tone. So we got to protect ourselves. And holistic medicine is a thing for a reason. And yeah, we can heal ourselves like how they did back in the day. We can do it today. On to the next topic. God damn it. So for the umpteenth time, I'm hearing about the goddamn stock market. Like, that matters to me. That shit don't matter to me. I don't know why, but let me just read the article. The coronavirus crisis, the Fed step in, but stock market meltdown continues. I say, let that shit burn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck about it. I have to watch the stocks every day for my boss, but you know, we from two totally different walks of life, and you know, you have millions of dollars to care. You have time to care about this kind of stuff. I ain't got time, and I ain't got millions of dollars to invest in nothing like that. So this don't really apply to me. It may apply to the economy, but I blame America for building an economy that's based off of whether or not the stock market flourishes or not. Like, that's dumb. Like, so if we're living in a world or a nation that's built to fall, it's built on a foundation that's not strong, it doesn't support itself, then we, once again, inevitably, it's gonna crash like how it does. What you talking about? So inevitably, it's going to crash like all things man-made do. And we got to stop putting our faith and our money into this market. How about we create a market that stimulates growth in our own communities instead of stimulating pockets of these rich billionaires? They already rich, and we making them more rich. We like, why? That's dumb. Nah, fam. Down with the stock market. Down with Wall Street. Down with it all, man. Like, down with politics. This shit's crazy. And it's so scary because you realize how powerless you are in this nation, how little control you have, and you think you free. You are the furthest thing from free. It's built. All right, but all the news is about coronavirus. I ain't got time to keep talking about coronavirus. So I'm going to move on with my life, and I'm just going to wash my hands, and I'm going to cover my mouth, and I'm going to stay away from these nasty people with germs. I mean that. What's not about the coronavirus? Oh God, everything. Coronavirus. Yeah. Oh, okay. As Missouri clinic awaits its legal fate, abortions in state have virtually halted. That sounds like something. Missouri could soon become the first state in the nation without a clinic providing abortions. But Planned Parenthood officials say the last remaining one there has already all but ceased performing the procedure. Oh, the clinic Reproductive Health Services of Planned Parenthood of the St. Louis region is at the center of a licensing dispute between the organization and Missouri Republican Governor Mike Parson's administration. That clinic's future is in the hands of a state commission that is expected to issue a decision in the coming weeks or months. I have a problem with these white men in power constantly trying to control what women do with their bodies. If you can step back and say, oh, you should be responsible for your vagina and take birth control, then you should also be able to step back and say, oh, you're responsible for your womb. And if you want to have an abortion, you can have an abortion. That's double-sided right there. And it's just men constantly trying to have control over a woman's body as they have been doing for centuries. And it ain't gonna fly, bro. It's just not gonna fly. Like, you have a mutiny on your hands if you think that you are about to stop the care to these women. And women make up most of this goddamn population on Earth. On Earth, man. Earth. Okay? We create life. So I feel like the least you can do is give us the respect and the privacy that we need for making decisions like that. Okay? And keep your penis-ridden hands off of my womb. Don't check me. If I want to go in there, I should have these services offered to me. Matter of fact, it should be included in healthcare plans. But they ain't going to do that. They ain't trying to do that. Because if they do that, then they lose control. They lose control over everything that they've built. And God forbid if whatever they built crashes. So, get you, Missouri. Get your life right. Stop trying to control and micromanage these women's vaginas. How about that? Okay. God. You is taking over my show. Okay. You can't go up there. Oh. Go get daddy. Go get daddy. Go get daddy. I know. Okay.
Look at you smiling.
Yeah, look, go with your dad. Look, follow him. Go terrorize it. Say, hey, daddy, come back here. Blooper. Next. Missouri, y'all doing wrong. Y'all doing bad by these women. Come on now. Let's look at what percentage what percentage of the vote in Missouri is by women. Let's look at that, man. And women, y'all need to get out and vote for y'all local officials, because these people, y'all voting these people in office that may have your same party, you know, y'all may have the same party interests, but they may not have the same life interests. So you need to check that. Check that. I don't know what that is. Oh, wow. This is new. Okay. This is national. Protecting and preserving ancient sites at risk from sea level rise in Florida. Archaeologists are working to identify historic sites that are threatened by rising sea levels in Florida. If they can't be preserved, efforts will be made to document them before they're lost. I don't know. Ancient sites. Like, what's considered ancient in Florida? Florida was founded in what year? That ain't ancient. I don't think that's ancient. Let's see. Florida, that's not ancient. When I think of ancient, I think of stuff that was here before, you know, stuff that was here before common sense. No, I'm kidding. But when I think of ancient, I think of something that, you know, that's been here structurally or for some time. Like, and I mean like time, like thousands and thousands of years. I don't know if America been up that long, you know. Is it ancient? When was Florida founded? Let's see. Let's see when Florida was founded. When was Florida founded? March 3rd, 1845. Okay, so that's not ancient. That's really not ancient. 1845 was just a couple weeks ago. So that's not ancient. But I do think they need to preserve the land. They need to be more so worried about preserving Florida as a whole instead of worried about preserving these ancient sites. Because I know I've been hearing about Florida going underwater since I was like 15. And because the sea levels were rising back then, and they just got on to that. So I think they need to be more so worried about saving Florida as a whole than saving these ancient sites, to be honest. Because if everything goes down, who's going to be around to even be like, wow, that's an ancient site. We need to preserve this. We need to protect our people, not these things. Unless it serves some type of, you know, like religious purpose. If it's not a religious ancient site, then we need to be more so worried about restoring our wetlands. How about that? How about we restore our wetlands? And how about we keep our swamps safe? And how about we get some type of initiative to I got distracted. But how about we get some type of initiative to, like, I don't know, help with flooding and water drainage problems? Because that is a problem. The more that we become, what's the word? You know, like the more that they tear down trees and they pave over it with concrete and build apartment buildings and shopping centers and all of this good stuff, the more that they do that, they're tearing down our natural land. They're tearing down our natural irrigation system, our natural drainage system. That's why we have soil to soak up water, and it repurposes the water, you know? So The more we do that, the more fucked we're gonna be in the end when the sea levels rise and we all underwater and half of us can't swim. We can't swim. We cannot swim. So how we gonna what? Who gonna save us? Like, forget the ancient site. I'm sorry, don't forget the ancient site. But let's talk about saving Florida as a whole instead of these ancient sites. That shouldn't be our that shouldn't be what we're thinking about, because it don't matter. It just don't matter. Okay, March Madness will be a TV affair. Citing fears of spreading coronavirus, the NCAA has taken the unprecedented steps of banning basketball fans from attending any of the men's or women's March Madness tournament games. I am here. I am here for them closing down whatever they need to close down. All these games, all these concerts, pretty much anything that could help minimize the spread of this amongst these large populations of people. I am here for that. Cancel the games. We all got TVs at our house. I don't even know, because basketball is a personal, close contact sport. So who knows? Number 12 might have coronavirus. What? Y'all, bro, cancel the game completely. March Madness, you're mad if you about to play during this time, bro. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. I mean that. Ain't no telling who. The referee could have coughed and dribbled the ball, passed the ball to you, and then you got it, and then you wipe your forehead because you sweating, and then now you got coronavirus. Don't do that. I don't even know if they should still have March Madness. Don't let that. I don't know. I don't know about that. Ooh, look at what we got. 2 Americans. You want to tell the people what you think? Come on, let's tell them what you think. Come on, let's see. Let's read this next article, and you got to tell everybody. You got to tell everybody what you think, okay? 2 Americans. Oh, that's kind of dark for you. I don't know if I can read that deep. What we got to do? What we got to do, Kat? 2 Americans among 3 people killed in latest rocket attack in Iraq. March 11th, a barrage of more than 15 small rockets impacted Iraq's Camp Taji base hosting coalition troops on Wednesday evening, a military official confirmed. Yay! Look, as far as I see, I have a very black or white state of thinking. And as far as I see it, you are invading their space. And not only are you invading their space, but you're endangering their surroundings. So, I mean, I ain't mad. I can't be... I don't know. I can't sympathize with that. I'm sorry that our troops are being sent over there to die for, a cause that's not to their heart. But it's sadly the truth. This is how this is going. And as long as we keep invading all these other countries, man, these countries gonna show us what we talking about. We not the only people with big guns no more. So we can't go around thinking we gangsters, the mafia, or whatever we trying to be globally. We need to draw our forces back. And we need to protect the interest of America. And that's not saying that I'm anti-global anything, but I don't know, I don't know nobody in Pakistan. I don't know nobody in Iraq. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want them to be safe, but we all got to live in the conditions that we are given. And we got to make lemonade with lemons. And yeah, America needs to step back and let them people overthrow their government if that's what they trying to do, or stop people from overthrowing their government if that's what they trying to do. And they need to let that be handled within itself. Unless people who are like, unless they outright just killing people, genocide, unless they're doing stuff like that to people who can't protect themselves, I say they need to arm themselves just like how we need to arm ourselves. It's the jungle out here too. So look, I ain't got much to say about that. Missouri is here again. What y'all got going on in Missouri? Missouri sues televangelist Jim Bakker for selling fake coronavirus cure. Are you serious? Really? This is the who? Oh, a televangelist. First of all, why are people buying a coronavirus cure from somebody who be preaching on TV? That don't make sense. I wouldn't do that. That's just not smart. Silver Solution. The Missouri Attorney General asked the judge to block the sale of Backer's Silver Solution. The FDA and FTC warned several companies to stop hawking so-called treatments for the coronavirus. So as predicted, as expected, you got wealthy white people trying to make money off of poor, scared people. You know what I'm saying? Like scared poor people. They're trying to make money off of them by saying, oh, we have a cure, when it's not going to work. And it might even give you the coronavirus, messing around with them. So it's just, history repeats itself every single day. And honestly, the greed of these men is what's most disgusting. It's more disgusting than seeing somebody with the coronavirus cough without covering their mouth. It's so disgusting how greedy people are and what lengths they'll go to and how corrupt they're making our system and how hard they're making it to trust them. You know how hard it is to trust white people these days? Look, I grew up in the hood and I used to look over my shoulder all the time for sketchy, black people. Nowadays, it's like I know what black people about to do, but white people on some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like they on some different kind of stuff. And it's not right, and it ain't fair, and it ain't about to get checked no time soon, because this is a nation that they built for themselves, and we are just here as still slaves, I feel like, but we are here as the help. And I don't know why y'all put it past him. I wouldn't have trusted him or whatever he was given. As soon as I seen the color of his skin, I would have been like, oh no, I am not taking nothing from you. You don't take candy from strangers, and you don't take little fake cures from white people. All right? You don't take nothing that's needle-based or health-based that got to go into your bloodstream from white people. Don't do that. That is a PSA. PSA. Don't do that. Mess clean over yourself. Gonna fall out, start croaking right then and there. So yeah, those are like the main topics. I see something in Brazil. Oh, it's coronavirus affected. I can't keep reporting on coronavirus, okay? It's here, it's loud, it's proud, and the more the media reports on it, the scared of the people are getting. I'm just trying to keep a level head about this, and I'm being smart. And yeah, I'm living smarter, not harder. So get all that. Now, this wasn't in the news, but I'm going to talk about the politics anyway and this goddamn election going on because it bothers me. And I feel like I should speak on the things that bother me. I don't know. Fuck Joe Biden, though. I don't know much else besides fuck Joe Biden. I just feel like his tactics as to how he's running his campaign are so fluke, and it belittles the whole democratic process. I feel like he belittling me every time he talks. Every time I see him at the polls, or every time I get a reading from the polls, I feel like he belittling me as a person because he ain't shit. He ain't trying to do shit. He's running on the basis of shit. He ain't got nothing going on for himself besides the fact that he can beat Trump. And that is sad to me because I'm not about to give my vote to nobody just because they can beat Trump. Whatever. Trump, it look like Trump gonna win anyway. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost 99.9% sure that Trump is gonna win. Okay? Unless we bring somebody to the table. We bring a candidate to the table that people like me can actually rally behind. You know what I'm saying? Like, And I'm in the southern state right now voting, and it's tragic because I already know how the polls are going to turn out. Biden going to win the Democratic vote, and Trump going to win the Republican vote. Off top. I already know how it's going, and it's sad because you can't do nothing about it. I'm about to give you some t-shirts made. That hopefully, you know, some anti-Biden t-shirts, and then I'm about to get some pro-Bernie t-shirts made. And, yeah, just, I'm trying to get the good word out there. But people gonna do what, people gonna vote how they want to vote. People gonna do what they want to do. And people are gonna vote for who they think is best suiting their interests. So I can't tell people how to vote. I'm not even going to begin to tell people how to vote. But all I'm saying is, go look on Joe Biden campaign page and go listen to everything he's been saying in these debates. He ain't talking about nothing. He's blowing straight air right in your face, and you smelling his bad breath. So forget all that. And then now I just want to talk about something that's just on my heart. We as women, we need to be more wiser. Is that a word? We need to be wise as women. We need to stop underestimating ourselves and stop dealing with people who underestimate us every single day. Like, we're stronger than we think we are. We're stronger than the world tells us we are. Like, we're fucking women, bro. Like, when I tell you we create life, like, we create life. And god damn it, if these niggas keep playing, we gonna take life. So I'm saying we as women, we need to start learning how to protect ourselves. We need to also be in the shooting ranges, you know, practicing target practice. We also need to be taking self-defense classes. We also need to be, you know, taking the proper precautions to protect our home and our family. And we shouldn't rely on someone else for that. And we shouldn't rely on men for that. And we shouldn't rely on men to protect us. We not little girls anymore. You know, little girls always got their dad to protect them. As an adult, you ain't got nobody to protect you. You got to protect yourself. It's either you live or you die. And it's sad to think about, but that's just the way the world goes. A lot of people target women. Women and children, they are targeted the most because we're vulnerable. They see us as being vulnerable. And children are vulnerable. But as women, we need to protect our children first. And then we need to protect ourselves second. And we need to be smart and be armed, be aware. Like, I'm here for being armed. I'm here for being aware of your surroundings. Like I used to walk around like la-dee-da, 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 bro. But like, people getting snatched every day. Grown ass women are getting snatched, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we gotta take our heads out of our phone, you know, like I'm saying, like when we walking around in these public spaces, especially at nighttime, we need to be mindful of who is around us and how they looking. Are they sketchy? Are they cool? Like, what they doing? Are they with somebody else? What's going on? Because you don't know until it's too late. And I would hate for it to be too late for somebody out there. So yeah, be a woman about yours. Grab life by the vagina and do that and protect yourself. And that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say for today. And it's what today is. It's the 12th. It's March 12th, 2020, and it's a Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. So yeah, good looking everybody with those checks. I'm glad y'all made some money this week. He just hurt himself. Oh, he just hurt himself so bad. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me see. Let's see. Huh? Oh no. Is it right here? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry you hit that face. Oh, wait. Oh, but kind with great power comes great responsibility. You gotta tread lightly, bro. You're not Iron Chest Charlie yet. One day you'll be Iron Chest Charlie. See right here? This is the world. When you got the world in your hands, you gotta think on your toes, man. Be smart and resourceful. I can't protect them from boo-boos, but I can protect them from boo-boo food, okay?